Good morning, fight fans. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is the homie, main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. It is 5 a.m. here in the DMV area. We up early this morning, fight fans. We up early this morning, going to get the money. You know what I'm saying? Ain't letting nobody stop me today. I'm highly motivated and I'm going to get it. You know what I'm saying? You should be doing the same thing. What up, though, man? Look here, man. Wanted to get up on here real quick this morning before we get the day started and kind of drop this little jewel out there, man. Mike Coppinger is talking on Twitter. I seen a recent tweet by Mike Coppinger, the insider of all insider, Mr. Sources himself. You know what I'm saying? And he came out and stated that, he came out and stated that Canelo Alvarez wants to face Sergey Kovalev on November the 2nd. That is the date that they want. That is the date that they're going for. Now, the thing is this. If they make this date, that means Sergey Kovalev is literally going to have about to have a full-fledged 8-week training camp. He will have to start training camp next week. If Sergey Kovalev, November 2nd date that Canelo wants, he will have to start training camp literally next week for a full-fledged 8-week camp. Damn. A lot of people were wondering, what is the advantage that Canelo Alvarez is going to look to get to go into a fight with Sergey Kovalev? Some people thought catch weights, maybe, a Canelo weight of 172, 173, you know what I mean? And people may say, well, the belts, Canelo is a fighter that's bigger than belts. He can care less about belts. He'll fight Sergey Kovalev just for the statement of it, of looking like a pound-for-pound fighter at a catchweight. Canelo will do that. But if the Canelo was to even go up to the full-fledged 175-pound weight class, I mean, my thing is, though, but giving the man 8 weeks to train after almost being stopped against Anthony Yard in the 8th round. It was almost stopped. You did. Kingsley says, man, Kovalev has a glass body. Damn, that's the first time I ever heard of that, bruh. But he almost got stopped against Anthony Yard. I don't know if he sustained any sort of injuries or whatever, but I mean, we all know after a grueling fight like that, the body needs to heal. The body needs to rest. And for Sergey Kovalev to have to get right back up and to get right back in the training camp, to go and face Canelo Alvarez, I'm like, whoa. I mean, will Sergey Kovalev be 100% after taking a body attack that he took in those 2 rounds, the 7th and the 8th round of the Yard fight, after almost being stopped, and he's 36 years old. 36 years old. So for anybody out there that's wondering, what is the advantage that Canelo Alvarez will look to get over Sergey Kovalev? This is it. This is it. Good morning, Miss Boxing. Good morning, Queen. Good morning to you. Rise and grind. Rise and grind. But this is it, y'all. So I'm like, man, Canelo Alvarez, man, always, ever since Floyd Mayweather schooled him back in the day, the one thing that Floyd Mayweather taught Canelo by being the #1 fighter and being the cash cow, you set the terms. Fighters move to your terms. You know what I mean? You set any kind of terms you want. And here in the Sergey Kovalev situation, Canelo is dragging this man back in the ring wants to drag him back in the ring November 2nd. I wonder how Kathy Duva feels about that, man. How she feel about that? November 2nd? But also in Sergey Kovalev's situation, you got to remember that he ain't got no big money fights in that weight class. I mean, sure, the other champions will be good fights. Vazdik, Beterbiev, Bivol. Those are all to be real good fights, all possible fights. But are they big financial fights? And Kovalev is looking at the door. He's 36 years old. He wants that big money fight. So my thing is, Canelo Alvarez knows that Kovalev, A, you trying to get out of boxing sooner than later. And B, you ain't got no other big money fights at the weight class. You can make your normal pay rate that you've been making, but for a retirement cash out fight, there is none at 175. There is none. He had one with Adonis Stevenson, but he never let that fight come around. So there is none. What is he supposed to do? He's supposed to just say, no, Canelo, I'm not going to go right back in the training camp? No, Canelo, I'm not going to fight you in November. I mean, what is he supposed to do? So Canelo gave up that Cinco de Mayo date, and he did indicate early on that he was looking to come back in November. And a lot of us didn't pick up on that. A lot of us didn't realize that Canelo was actually scheming. Like, Canelo knew that this fight would be over when it was over, and now he's trying to drag Kovalev right back in there, man. That's crazy, man. That is crazy. So it is what it is, man. Also, some more boxing news. I usually don't combine videos, but why not? We already talking, right? Y'all know word on the curb is that Teofimo Lopez is now going to be facing Richard Comey. That's going to be a good fight. Most importantly, this is setting the stage for a total undisputed fight between Teofimo Lopez and Vasyl Lomachenko. It seems like the deal is done between Teofimo and Richard Comey. It's being reported. So this is all good news. Very, very big fight right there. If Lomachenko gets through Luke Campbell, then of course he will pivot to possibly face Teofimo Lopez. If Teofimo Lopez beats Richard Comey for the IBF belt, and we're going for undisputed, and this is beautiful. Salute. I hope they make this happen. I hope no politics stop it. I hope no unforeseen events stop it, because that's something I'm really looking forward to. A final clash between Teofimo Lopez and Vasyl Lomachenko. That would be huge, man. So, yeah, man, let's give a round of applause for that, and I'm happy to see that, man. You know what I mean? All day. But back to this situation right here, man. Sergey need to be aware, man. You need to be aware. This is a straight up advantage towards Canelo Alvarez, Joe. Straight up advantage. Does Kathy Duva want to put her fighter back in there so soon? I mean, damn. It's like a hard decision to make. Whether you sit back and allow the biggest payday of your career to just float away, or do you dig down deep, say fuck it, get back in the training camp, and try to get in there and put on some sort of performance against Canelo in November. Damn, man. I don't know, man. That 8th round was tough, bro. That 8th round was tough. I thought Kovalev was out of there, man. And now you got to go back in the training camp next week to get ready for a Canelo fight. Man, this don't look good, man. This ain't a good look. And I ain't even see this, man. So that's the news right there, man. And I don't know if that's cool or not, but this is the advantage that Canelo is looking to get. And I don't want to get too repetitive, so I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, man. Y'all have a blessed day. As you can see, the sun is finally rising out here in the DMV, so that means the money is dying to be made. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the homie out here going to do. So y'all take it easy to the next video. Main Man, Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe to Twitter, Made Man 511, Facebook, Made Man Boxing Forum, Instagram, Main Man, Made Man. Man, oh man, Canelo always got to look for those edges. Always got to cut those corners. Always got to look for those advantages. And this is the one. Couldn't even get a man to December. God damn, like he comes back in November. You know what I'm saying? Could have at least gave a man to the December to get himself together. I mean, that was a grueling ass fight. And ain't no telling what kind of training camp he had to get prepared for that fight. Damn, that's messed up, man. But that's Canelo. To the next video. Peace out.